Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to read an interesting story that is The Necklace. This is a story from English literature, and this story will teach us a good lesson. So, here in this story, there is a character, Mr. Loisel. He is a simple clerk in the Ministry of Education. He has a wife whose name is Mathilde Loisel. Now, Mathilde Loisel is very beautiful and attractive lady. She always wants to be rich. She wants to have a luxurious life. It means she's not happy with her simple life. She feels that they are very poor, but her desire is to be very rich, to wear nice dresses, to have nice jewelry. So, Mrs. Loisel, who is actually Mathilde Loisel, is the wife of Mr. Loisel, and the husband is a clerk in the Ministry of Education. What happens? One day they get an invitation. They get an invitation from Ministry of Education. So Mr. Loisel, her husband, he brings that invitation card to his wife Mathilde, and he says that, see what is there for you. We have got an invitation in the Ministry of Education. But Mrs. Loisel, Mathilde is not happy. She becomes irritated, she becomes very angry and says that, what will I do with this? I will not go to the party. Then Mr. Loisel, he says that, why, what happened, my dear? Why don't you want to go to the party? Then Mathilde says that, because I have no good dress, and what will I wear in the party? I do not have a nice dress. Then Mr. Loisel, her husband, he says, okay, how much do you want? Take 400 francs. He gives 400 francs. Francs is the currency of France, Belgium. But like Indian currency is rupee, in that way, franc is a currency. So he gives 400 francs to Mathilde to buy a new dress. She buys a new dress, but still she is not happy. Her husband notices that his wife is not happy. Then he asks, what happened, Mathilde? Now you have a new dress. Why are you not happy? Then she says, so what if I have a new dress? I do not have a good jewelry. What will I wear with this dress? I don't want to go to the party. Then her husband, Mr. Loisel, says that, oh, this is the problem. Why don't you go to your friend, Madame Forestier? Now, Madame Forestier is one of their friends, Mathilde's friend, and he suggested his wife to go and ask for some jewelry for one day. She feels happy and she thinks it's a good idea. She goes to her friend, Mrs. Forestier. She asks for some jewelry. Now, after seeing many jewelry, she did not like anything. Finally, there was a necklace in a black box. She loved it. She said that, I want this necklace. Can you lend it to me? She said, of course, you can take it. It was a beautiful diamond necklace. She takes the necklace, comes to home happily. Now they both went to the party, and in that party, it was a successful party. Mathilde was very happy. She was looking damn pretty, very beautiful. And everybody was looking at Mathilde. They all were speaking about Mathilde. Wow, such a beautiful lady. You are looking so pretty. You are looking so beautiful. Everyone in the party praises Mathilde. Now Mathilde is also very happy because she wanted this to happen. She wanted everybody to praise her beauty. Everybody should look at her so that she is already a beautiful lady. Along with the beautiful dress and the beautiful necklace, she was looking damn pretty. So she was also very happy. Now the whole night they enjoyed the party. It was 4 o'clock when they were coming back to home. They have booked a cab. Cab means taxi. Okay. Cab, C-A-B, cab. This word we often use. This means taxi. Okay. C-A-B, cab. Taxi. So they booked one cab and they comes to home. As they come back to home at 4 o'clock, Mathilde feels, I should look at myself again in the mirror. I was looking so good in the party. Everybody was praising me. She was very happy. She goes near the mirror. She looks at herself. Suddenly she cries out. Her husband, Loisel, says, "What happened, Mathilde? What happened?" She says, "My necklace is missing. There is no necklace." They searched everywhere. They went to the police station. They went to the cab. Actually, they did not have the cab driver's number, but they consulted to some of the cab drivers. They tried to find out. They went to the street. They went to each and every possible place, but they did not find the necklace. So Loisel gave one idea to Mathilde that you do one thing, tell your friend, write a letter to your friend and tell her that your necklace I have given for repairing. There is some problem is there with the some some stone or something has been come out, so you just tell your friend that I have given it for repairing. It is in the shop, so we will get few more days to sort out this problem. She does the same. She writes a letter to her friend and says that the necklace she has given for repairing. Now, after searching it everywhere, as they did not get it in any place, they saw the box, in which box it was kept. There was an address. They go to that address, to the jewelry shop, to ask for the necklace, same type of necklace. They said that we do not have this. We have this. They have shown the catalog, but in that catalog, that design was not there, which they were searching for. Then they said that maybe we have repaired it for some long time ago. We have these designs only. What design you are searching for, we don't know. So they go to many shops, and finally in one jewelry shop they find the same design necklace, and the cost for that, it was 40,000 francs. The cost was 40,000 francs. Now what happens, they both bargained with the shopkeeper, and finally the amount was fixed, that was 36 franc. Now 36 franc, 36,000 francs. Okay, so at it was 40,000 franc, not 40 franc, 40,000 franc. And finally they said that okay, we wanted, they decreased the cost, and they agreed to give it in 36,000 francs. But Loisel had only 18,000 francs. Rest amount he did overtime. They have left their house. They went to a small house because they were in need of saving money to pay the amount. They took that. How can they take that necklace? They have to arrange the amount first. So they left that house. That was a good house, but they went to a small house. Their maid they have removed. All the household work was done by the Mathilde, and somehow from here there they have taken money, and finally they bought the necklace and they gave it to Mrs. Forestier. Now how much money they have taken from different places to pay that amount, it took 10 years. Now after 10 years, finally they have paid all the amount, but by this time many things have been changed. Mathilde was looking very old because she was the one who was working in the house. But these 10 years, how did she manage? She was remembering that last night party when everybody was praising her. She was feeling happy about that day, and she did all the work because it was difficult for her to maintain herself. Now after 10 years, one day she was walking and she met suddenly Mrs. Forestier. First she thought that I should not go. Then she felt no, I should go and meet. She went to Mrs. Forestier and she says that, "Hello, Mrs. Forestier." Mrs. Forestier did not recognize her. "Who are you? You did not recognize me. It's me, Mathilde." "Oh, you look so old. What happened to you? There is a huge change." Now what happened? Mathilde decided to tell her the truth. She told that, "Do you remember one day I took a necklace from you? which was missing actually in the party, and I and my husband, we worked for 10 years to pay the amount. We bought another necklace exactly same. I think you did not recognize even. We gave it to you, and that amount we paid for 10 years. We had a hard time. The last 10 years we suffered a lot. Then Mrs. Forestier said, "What? My goodness, what are you saying, Mathilde? That necklace what I gave you, that was not the original diamond. That was of only 500 francs. You imagine, they were thinking that that was of pure diamond, and they wasted their 10 years. They worked hard like anything the last 10 years, and 36,000 francs they paid, where whereas the original cost was only 500 francs, because it was not the original diamond, it was an artificial necklace. So after 10 years they all come to know the truth about the necklace, that that was not original. So here the story ends. So everyone should take some lesson from it. Whatever we have, we should be happy with our own things. When we feel, when our greediness increases, when we want to have many things, more things, we need to work hard for it. Of course we can, but our intention should be clear. There should not be any show off nature in us. If we want to show off, we have to pay for it. Already Mathilde has paid. So this was a story of the necklace. Imagine yourself, after 10 years they cannot do anything now. Already what had to happen had already happened. So only they can regret. Apart from this, nothing can be done. So it was a very interesting story of the necklace. You can read, if you have the book, you can read this story in detail. I just told you the story in short. Go through it and enjoy reading the story. Thank you. Have a good day.